Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTT6. Let's continue with the advanced maps. I'm gonna use monkey knowledge for this half cache gameplay. I'm gonna go with Obin and Peninsula. Let's go. So there are two main things about this map that's gonna make it quite tricky. First thing is not a lot of room where you can place land towers. So just up here, here, and then if you remove the obstacles, you can place also towers on top of these rocks. And then another thing that you can do that I'm gonna be doing in this gameplay is you can freeze. You can place a nice tower, 0-3 or more, and you can freeze the water, and you can then place land towers on top of the frozen water. So that's also one thing that you can do. And also the other thing that's gonna complicate a little bit the overall strategy is the fact that there is this huge rock in the very center that is gonna like be a huge obstacle, and it's gonna block the line of sight from one side to the other one, from the bottom side towards the top side. And now why this is so bad? Because of the fact that every projectile that is gonna somehow pierce the balloons, but it's gonna touch the wall, is gonna be automatically destroyed. So even if that dart maybe from the submarine could be able to pop more balloons, it won't, because it's gonna be destroyed by touching the wall. You can see here the red area, and that is gonna limit a lot the maximum piercing that you could get with a tower, especially imagine a submarine, the darts that turn in the air, being super efficient, and I may not get all of that good piercing because of the fact that the rock here is destroying the darts. Now, unfortunately, you cannot really go with another strategy in this case, at least not early game. Because of the fact that in half cache, of course, you don't get enough cash to place anything else, so you cannot start with like a ninja, and you cannot start directly with a hero, so that is gonna limit the early game that you can get. But despite the fact that this rock can be annoying, I'm gonna make the most out of it, and Obin as a first choice. Not only because of the nice piercing, utility with brambles, and so on, but especially because of the fact that his wolf attacks are gonna ignore wall collision, and that means that you're gonna be seeing sometimes the wolves flying in between the wall and then exiting from another side and still popping balloons. So Obin is good, especially for that reason, that you're not gonna be limited by this wall, and Obin's attacks are always gonna pierce the maximum amount of balloons that they can. And yeah, that's always a good news. Now, as the main problem here is the fact that the balloons are gonna then turn sharply, and so every submarine that you place in this left side will not be able to attack the right side, and the other way around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a buccaneer up here that is gonna give range once I get the advanced intel, and that is gonna be one thing that's gonna help me. But then I'm gonna try to place another sub also here in the corner, because placing subs in the corner means that I can attack both in the vertical line and also in the horizontal line. So you can see here, well, actually you can't yet, but you will be seeing how when I get advanced intel, this sub, because of the position, can attack in both towards the top side and towards the lateral side. Now very simply I'm gonna get here a 0 2 1 actually 0 2 2 Buccaneer, and in this way I can use the Buccaneer also to pop lead balloons. Targeting option in strong, remember it, otherwise you can't. Actually you may miss some lead balloons, so in that way in strong you are guaranteed that you can pop lead balloons. And now round 33 you can either pop all the camos with Obin's Brambles, or you can do it with the Buccaneer. In this case I'm gonna get already the Buccaneer 022, just because in this way I have already the Buccaneer set up and I don't have to worry about that anymore. And now I'm gonna just get this sub 202, I'm gonna place another sub 202, and that should be already round 40. And once I get this sub 202, you're gonna be seeing what I meant earlier on. So now see that the sub can attack in both the beginning of the map because of the Buccaneer position, and also can attack here in the right side because I have Obin. But see how the rock is blocking the line of sight in this direction. So I cannot attack though in this right side. So if I would place, I don't know, another sub up here, even if the sub could be attacking here because I have a tower in range, the rock is blocking the side. So I'm gonna get another sub right there in the exact position, so that I have the same mechanics. I can attack in both the top side, towards the top side and towards the lateral side. Yeah, in that way it's two sides that I'm covering with the subs. Now beginning of round 39, placing Brambles, and then placing Brambles once again for round 40, and that should be around 40 very easily. You don't have to do anything weird. Now selling the free dot monkey, I could have done it a little earlier, but I just wanted to be sure that I could survive round 40 like that. I'm gonna get a ninja here. 202 right off. So I'm stacking some caltrops now. So even if I'm popping the majority of the balloons with the subs right now and the Buccaneer, if some balloons can sneak through, I have some extra defenses going on. And very easily here I'm just focusing on getting the Ninja 402. So the subs and the Buccaneer were useful to defeat the Moab in round 40, but now as the game progresses, you have to start like switching your defense from using subs to using the ninja and using bombs, using an alchemist. So trying to start building the defense around Obin, because Obin, remember, level 11 is going to increase the range, is going to make magic monkeys, in this case the ninja, is going to make it stronger by adding piercing. And so you want to build your defenses around Obin for those reasons, and that's why in this case I got the ninja upgraded 402. I got Obin level 10, so I placed a wall of trees right there that in this case is protecting me by popping some of the balloons. And then I'm gonna just get here a nice tower, as I said earlier. I will not upgrade the range right now of this ice tower because I don't want this ice tower to freeze the balloons. Frozen balloons cannot be popped by the ninja right now because I don't have an alchemist, and also the darts from the submarines cannot pop frozen bloons. So if you get here the extra range, and the bloons can arrive to your defenses, that may result in you not being able to pop the bloons because they're frozen, and that may screw you up. So yeah, not doing that right now. Now I've frozen the water here. I think I can place, if I want to, a village here. Because even if the range of the tower is small, it's not that small. So I can place already a village. 100, so increasing the range of Obin, the ninja, and the same ice tower. And now the very important thing is, once you get through round 55, that should be pretty easy. You reset Wall of Cheese, so you have a new one. Now you get the ice tower 042, so you have this pretty huge range, and you place the alchemist, and you start buffing the ninja. So alchemist is in range of the village, and you have the activated ability from the ice tower in case you need it to. Yeah, now that works. Now also the ice tower comes in handy because it's gonna slow down the balloons. It's gonna freeze them, but it's gonna also slow them down. And yeah, that's always good. Okay, resetting here the Wall of Cheese for this BFB. Placing here some brambles. Here we go. Freezing, slowing down a little bit the mobs there with the ability. Why not? Okay, brambles. Should be getting right now the alchemist 400. There we go. Resetting Wall of Cheese. And now it's important that at the end of this round you take out Autostar, because this is where the strategy switches completely from using a little bit the Buccaneer and the subs to just placing defenses in the right side. So I'm gonna sell everything here. I'm gonna place for round 63 a bomb. And the cool thing about the bomb is that, well, first of all, placing it in range of the village makes the range bigger. In range of an alchemist, it's gonna buff it, it's gonna make it stronger. And plus, bomb explosions can pop frozen balloons. So the ice tower excels at freezing the ceramic rushes and make them almost like not a threat. But the problem is that when the ninja is not buffed by the alchemist, he can't pop frozen balloons. Instead, the bomb can always. And that's the big difference, and that's what is gonna make this round this easy. And that's it. So you can see, switching from a submarine strat at the beginning, using the Buccaneer and surviving round 40, and then halfway through round the 40s and the 50s. Then for round 63, switching completely to a strategy in range of Obin, so getting that extra range going on, everything in range of one village. Yeah, in this way you can see that even if I'm covering less of the map, so I'm covering a smaller portion, but I have all my defenses stacked very well with one another, an alchemist buffing up to 3 towers at the same time, and that is what makes the difference. So I'm gonna get right now, here we go, freezing, slowing down a little bit this 45 mobs. Remember to use the ice tower ability, otherwise you have it there for nothing. Now the only problem may be camos, because of the fact that only the ninja, until you get the village upgraded, only the ninja can detect camos, and that's why they're around 60, 67. I was a little bit scared, but now here I should get the village, and that should be the end of worries for camo Bloons. All right. Now the next part of the strategy is pretty simple, as I've done many other times. I'm gonna just place here in range of both Obin and the village as far as I can. I'm gonna place some boomerangs, namely some more presses. And I'm gonna also get here primary training village, so now this bomb is stronger, the ice tower range is bigger, the boomerang themselves, the boomerangs I'm gonna start placing are gonna be stronger. And that's it. So you can still see that yes, I lost some lives in terms of mana shield, some Bloons sneaking through, but not that many, and this strategy works very nicely. And the good thing about mob presses is that they're gonna do extra damage to mobs, they're gonna slow their advanced, and all those things are gonna allow my defenses to actually be able to pop the overall amount of Bloons. And yeah, that's it. So right now I'm gonna just focus on getting more and more mob presses. So let's reset this wall of trees. It wasn't really full, but yeah, I have now a fresh one. Obel level 15, almost level 16, so brambles are gonna be a lot stronger. Here we go, 0 to 4 boomerang, and then I'm gonna just place most likely other 2 boomerangs behind this first one, and that should be the end of this gameplay, because I have already enough surrounding popping power. I have this low from the ice tower, the damage from the ninja, the bomb, and the alchemist buffing. There we go. Strong, of course. And here I think I'm gonna use the ice tower ability just to slow down a little more the mobs. Okay, level 150, 143. And that's it. So you can see that despite this gameplay being in half cash, if you know how to switch your defenses depending on the round and depending on, for example here, the fact that I'm using the ice tower to freeze the water to be able to place a lot more of land towers is what is really making the difference. Imagine me here trying to survive just with like Obin, a ninja, and maybe an alchemist. Like it would be so much more difficult, and I would need to like place the towers in other spots, like maybe going with helis or going with submarines, and but instead in this case the ice tower allows me to either have the activated ability to freeze the Bloons if I need to, or to slow them down, and also to place more towers on top of the water. And now placing the last boomerang here, just for round 80. Over level 17. I think that wall of trees is empty, right? Or maybe I tanked some of the Bloons around 77. I don't remember. I'm gonna reset it anyway for the oh my god, for the very last round. But let's reset wall of trees. Here we go. Let's collect the extra cash. Let's start placing some of these of brambles to also have the extra damage. but you're gonna be seeing how 3 mod presses can pretty much keep the Oh My God in a specific spot and not letting it go through. So see here, is Oh My God still there? Now consuming the brambles. Now it's being attacked also by Obin, but because of the mob presses, the Bloons cannot go through. And that's it. So that's Half Catch, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.